I'm your host, Derek King. Tonight we offer you a special treat. A suspense theater mystery by award-winning crime novelist Vic Vanguard. What is the truth? What is deception? And who will be unmasked in I Know Who You Are?
This is the drawer where I keep my gun. You're not gonna do anything foolish, right? Like, you're not gonna kill yourself or anything? Because I can't be cleaning up a mess.
Look at me, Mick. Do I look like someone who wants to kill himself? Second thoughts? You want more money, is that it?
That's not it. I'm just trying...
You just what?
You come in here and sit on the same bar stool every night for 2 weeks. You pull those same folded letters out of your pocket and study them over and over. Then last night, you asked me to rent this place out for $1,000? And you don't think I got a little right to be suspicious?
What are you afraid of? You know who I am.
You're a famous surgeon, Dr. Oliver Simon. You got more money than I'll ever have.
That's right. More money than you'll ever have. Now get out, or give me back my money.
You want me to lock the back door before I go?
Just leave the keys on the bar. Your timing's impeccable. But won't that keep our guests out?
Nothing's going to keep our guests out. They've got a scent for blood. I just don't want any surprises.
You're limping worse tonight.
My knee is swollen right where the prosthesis hooks on. Must be the humidity. That reminds me when they cut off my leg, that phantom pain that comes and goes.
What happened? Did some surgeon botch the operation?
Yeah, they botched the operation.
How old were you when you lost your leg?
12.
A long time ago.
But it feels like yesterday. There we go. Locked tight. Just you and me.
Pour yourself a drink.
Not before a performance.
You're going to find out who wrote these letters, and you're going to find out who wants to murder me. You moved into my office building, 2 doors down, just when I needed a detective. Do you believe in fate, Smith?
Kismet. Give me the letters. Stay there, and don't be clever. You'll spoil the whole setup. Okay. Hold your horses.
Are you Smith? Is my husband here?
Yes, I'm Smith, and no, your husband isn't here, Miss Simon.
Good. We're both very lucky. I'll tell Marcella to park the car. Marcello! Park the car at the corner and wait!
You've got quite a set of lungs on you for a lady.
I used to play the trumpet, but maybe you already know that.
Well, what about Marcello?
Marcello's my chauffeur. I pay him very well to suffer. Hey! What's the deal? Don't lock that door.
Sorry, just a habit. Drink? Whiskey?
Whiskey. What a gentleman.
Try not to spread it around. I'm trying to protect my reputation.
To think I had my expectations.
Expectations are fragile.
Don't screw with me.
Oh, Miss Simon, that was never the plan.
You make this appointment to meet me in the middle of the night. You tell me you've got letters saying I want to kill my husband. Then, show me. Show me the letters.
Here.
I forgot my glasses. Read them aloud.
Dear Oliver, you're a hateful and ruthless human being. I never knew anyone without a soul until I met you. What you have done to me is unforgettable and must be punished in the most severe and final way. Your evil must be exterminated. Your black heart must be cut out and, well, it keeps going on from here. Great detail.
I didn't write those letters.
They're typed.
I don't type. I have a social secretary who takes dictation and handles all of my correspondence. I can assure you that Madge never typed those letters. Not without my signature.
Well then.
Cigarette?
No. Go ahead.
Not that I don't want my husband dead, of course. Not that I wouldn't be delighted to see him skewered and flayed, his black heart thrown to the wolves. But those are not my letters. What did you think you were going to do? Blackmail me? Extort money? I am holding on to every nickel I can. Oliver is suing me for divorce and naming my chauffeur Marcello as my lover. I've ignored Oliver's affairs with other women for years. And now, out of some perverse spite, when I finally have a chance for a little bit of happiness myself, he tells me he's taking me to court. Me. I'm the one with the bank account, you know. Right now, the way I feel, I would happily kill him.
Hello?
Hey, what kind of frame-up is this?
Come in, Dr. Darwin.
What's Amanda doing here?
Oh, your ex-partner's wife and I were just having a little chat.
You might as well join the party, Henry. Have a drink.
Is there any brandy?
Ah, you're in luck.
Are you a friend of Oliver's?
Henry, consider what you're asking. Oliver has no friends, just victims. Apparently one wants to kill him.
Really?
You're brandy, Dr. Darwin. Aren't you going to take off your gloves?
No. Didn't you notice? There's a chill in the air.
Quit being so stiff.
Cheers. Truth be known, my blood runs thin these days. Your name is?
Smith.
Common. Where do I know you from?
Don't putter, Henry. Aren't you going to ask him about the letters?
Ah, yes, the letters. Mr. Smith, perhaps you could show them to me. 10 of them, you said?
Yes, 10 of them.
Thank you. No dates, no signatures, no envelopes. How did you come by these?
I stole them.
Oh. This one is particularly nasty. Did you read this one, Amanda? It goes into great detail about dismembering and evisceration. Wasn't your father a butcher?
He still is. Did you write these letters, Henry?
Me? Oh, my goodness, no. I never wrote these. I assumed you.
No.
I don't read any specific accusation against Oliver, just a threat to torture and kill, of course, over and over again, but nothing which identifies the writer. Do we know Oliver's reaction? Terrified? Sleepless? I hope he is suffering. Yes, I hope he is suffering.
Hear, hear.
It was when we dissolved our surgery practice. I wasn't thinking, and I wanted out quickly, and I received my diagnosis in November.
How long, Henry?
6 months? Maybe? Oliver betrayed me. He's left me with practically no money. I never trusted him, but no, I never wrote these letters. I came tonight out of curiosity. What does all this have to do with you, Smith? How do you know Oliver?
Oh, like you, Dr. Darwin. I'm a man with a motive.
Marcello. Must be Marcello.
Good evening, miss.
Are you Mr. Smith? I'm late, I'm sorry. Do you have the letters? I missed.
I know who you are, Miss Blake. You're the woman scorned. You're Dr. Simon's secretary.
That's me. That's who I am. Oh, I know who you are. You're Dr. Darwin. You're Oliver's partner. But why are you...
Dr. Darwin, come quick. She's fainted. Bring her a brandy from the bar, Miss Simon.
Yes, please do. Her pulse is weak.
She gonna be okay?
I think so.
My secretary, Madge. Oh, here's the brandy.
Amanda!
You called my husband Oliver. You didn't follow me here, did you, Madge? Why are you here? Why, Madge, why?
Enough of that, Miss Simon. Dr. Darwin, get her a brandy from the bar.
And a cold towel.
What do you know about those letters? What do you know about my husband? What did you mean your woman scorned?
Now, Miss Simon, none of that, or we'll have to call Marcello to come in and tie you down.
If you only knew.
My God, there's a gun in here.
Don't touch
gun?
it.
Did you know there was a gun in here?
Close the drawer, Dr. Darwin.
Keep her away from me.
I should have known you were having it with Oliver. The signs were all there. You could hardly take your eyes off of that picture of him on the piano. And for the last month, you have done nothing but drag yourself into the office every morning, all pale and wet-eyed, to think you would betray me like this. You little trollop. Are you the one who told Oliver about Marcello?
I didn't tell Oliver anything. We haven't spoken in weeks. He hasn't returned my calls. He used me and I hate him. He used me and left me and I hate him. I'd kill him if
Wouldn't we all?
I just came for my letters.
Dr. Darwin.
Your letters?
Dr. Darwin, pass her the letters. I saw you put in your pocket.
What? Oh, yeah, yes, I was just here, Miss Blake.
These letters are typed. I didn't write these. I thought you said you had my letters, Mr. Smith. I don't understand.
You didn't write these letters? Then what letters are you talking about?
Can't you guess? Love letters, right, Miss Blake?
Isn't that what you're referring to when you called me to meet you here?
Apparently not.
These are death threats. Who wrote these?
Maybe I wrote them.
What is going on here?
Goodness, Smith, you're full of surprises.
Well, I told you I was a man with a motive.
You wrote the letters.
Does anybody else want credit for it? Anybody? You do want him dead, don't you? Well, I'll take that silence as a yes. You know I want him dead just as much as you do.
But what motive do you have?
Why do you want Oliver dead?
This.
Artificial. Your leg's been amputated.
He operated on my leg when he was drunk. Should have been an easy procedure.
Why don't I know about this surgery? When did it happen?
3 years ago.
Why didn't you sue?
Failed skin grafts, repeat surgeries. I lost my job, but it wasn't about the money for the pain. And the woman that I love, the woman I was going to marry, left me. In a moment of despair, I tried to kill myself. That's when I decided to take my anger and seek revenge. Oh, punish the man whose arrogant disregard nearly destroyed my life.
So you wrote the letters. You want Oliver dead. But why are we here?
Because when I kill Dr. Simon, I don't want anyone to be hurt by my actions. I don't want anyone else to be accused for his murder. I need an alibi. And through my investigations, I find each of you vulnerable, each of you with a motive for murder, and each of you that can help me execute Dr. Oliver Simon.
This is preposterous.
Is it, Dr. Darwin?
What makes you think that we'll participate in this atrocity, this conspiracy of which we have no details?
Because each of you came here in the middle of the night, knowing that I possessed the only letters that were written to Dr. Simon. And if you hadn't come, wouldn't it have been equally revealing? What were you looking for, Dr. Darwin?
I don't know.
I was hoping to find something to damage my husband. I guess I found it. Smithy boy, I'm in with your plan. 100%. What about you both? Henry? Madge?
The answer is yes.
What's the worst that can happen, Henry? Your clock is already ticking.
True. What do you propose, Mr. Smith?
That we reconvene until tomorrow.
What's to keep one of us from going to the police?
Why? No crime has been committed. There's nothing to discuss with the police. Besides, our lives are entangled now.
What about the letters?
I'll burn this in my own good time. Did you come here by cab?
No, I took the subway.
Dr. Darwin?
No, I came by Uber.
I'm sure Miss Simon wouldn't mind dropping you off. Her chauffeur has been waiting patiently.
So that's it?
I think we've been invited to leave.
Yes, I think you're right.
Good night, Mr. Smith, and good hunting.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. You can come out now. They're gone.
Pour me a drink, Smith. Each of them has a motive, but I still don't know who wrote the letters. That was your job, and we're still no further along than we first began.
I'm sure that we are.
Who? Who wrote the letters?
Dr. Darwin.
Darwin? How do you know?
Well, he kept his gloves on. Then he put them in his pocket.
Darwin?
Dr. Darwin. He wrote the letters.
No wonder he was suspicious. More than the others. I've never botched a surgery in all my life, and you spoke with such conviction, I almost believe you. You're quite the consummate liar. What's your real name? I know it's not Smith.
My name is Martinez. Felipe Martinez. Does that ring a bell?
Felipe Martinez?
I lost my leg when I was 12. My parents were farm workers in California. I got into a fight with a ranch owner's son, arrogant little rich boy, who pushed me in front of a freight train and simply walked away. It was hushed by his parents, who threatened mine by notifying immigration. They had my parents deported back to Mexico and left me behind in a hospital. That little rich boy went back to prep school. I grew up in an orphanage. He grew up a wealthy surgeon, and he never lost his arrogance. Years later, your life was being threatened. You needed a detective. Life dealt me the hand, and I played it.
What do you want?
Locked, loaded, and no fingerprints but yours and the bartender with no motive, and questioned your suicide before he left.
You'll never get away with this.
Oh, but I will, because everyone's suspicion of murder is safely in your wife's car headed back to the city. Even if one of them told the police what happened here, Smith, who isn't Smith, has disappeared. And everything I told you would have been a lie.
Smith, you talk too much. I don't believe in fate. I always knew who you were.
Oh my God. What did I do? What did we do? They're coming. Someone had to have heard that. Oh my God. I can't believe I came back. Oh God. Why aren't you saying anything? What was that? Taking the man's hat? Come on! We need to get out of here! Ah! Ah!
Two men are murdered. A third man walks away. His hat pulled low, the collar of his coat turned up. The only feature momentarily illuminated by the bright lights of a passing car is his satisfied smile.